Hey, it's X-Pac.
Just keep walking, we don't have time.
We always have time for X-Pac. Besides, you can't just ignore a WWE Hall of Famer.
I can. Trey.
Pac! What's going on?
Hey guys, looking good.
You too.
Thanks. I'm on this new mustard-only diet.
As in mustard is the only condiment you use?
No, as in I only eat mustard. I've already dropped like 7 pounds.
That's interesting.
But enough about me. This is your big night. I swear it was just like yesterday when I first saw you two on the indie scene.
Yeah, at that point we were only a couple years in.
And I was about 30 years in. But I could still go today if I had to. I'm telling you, this diet's legit.
I guess you could say you can cut the mustard, huh?
Anyway, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. So, thanks.
I'm sure you'd have been fine with it without my help. Trey, I don't think I can say the same for you. You were kind of the drizzling craps back then, no offense.
No, it's true. And I wasn't just a drizzle. I was more like a torrential downpour of crap. Red was always ahead of me from the moment we started training.
You can use this credit card for whatever you need, but we keep the reward points. I'm about 10,000 short of a free trip to someplace warm, and you're gonna help me get there. Deal?
Got it.
We are gonna miss you so much.
When did you get there?
I just had to be close to you one more time. It feels like yesterday we got that call. There was a boy in Denver who was ready to be adopted, and now you're all grown up and going off to college. I just can't believe it.
I know. Hard for me to believe, too.
We'll come visit soon, okay?
No, don't. I mean, a big part of college is learning independence, and if you're visiting all the time, then I'll never be able to do that.
Just be smart about the credit card, okay? Like, if there's a big keg party, put it all on the card and have everyone pay you back in cash. That way, I'll be headed for that free beach trip in no time. Hey, maybe we could go on spring break together.
Frank?
I have to go.
Okay, drive safe.
This is the part where you get out of the car.
Because he isn't going to college.
Call us when you get to school. We love you, Denver.
Where's Ray? There we are. There he is. Because he isn't going to college.
Do you believe this? We're finally doing it. Our very first list item. Train at the dungeon. Are you excited as I am?
I don't think that's possible, considering you've already had 3 energy drinks before we've even left town. But this is gonna be cool.
I know. Think about how many top superstars came through Calgary. The Hearts, Edge, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and we're next.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a long way to go before we can be mentioned in the same sentence as those legends.
Everyone has to start somewhere, though, right? And the dungeon is a great place to start. I still can't believe your parents were okay with all this.
They weren't.
What happened to them wanting you to go to college?
They changed their minds.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Huh. Well, that's good. Hey, pull over real quick.
Bathroom break already?
No, I want to show you something. See that sign? Our faces are going to be on it someday.
You really think we can become more famous than the inventor of the paper toilet seat cover? He put a lot of butts in seats.
And when we make it to WWE, so will we.
I like the MyCareer, man. I've already watched it on YouTube, but I don't know. It's just the cheesiness has like a charm to it, you know. The cheesiness has a charm to it.
Alright, time for a road trip game. If you could face anyone who trained in Calgary,
Yeah,
in a dream
19
match,
was just as cheesy.
who would it be?
Isn't it a little early for road trip games? We still have like 2,000 miles to go.
Come on, I'll get you started with some options. How about Bret Hart, Jake the Snake, or Rowdy Roddy Piper? That would be so cool to face a legend like that. Could you imagine?
Nah, we gonna fight them now. Yup. Could you imagine? Dream sequence. It's actually kind of cold in the room today. Alright. They call me Batista. Batista Jr. Yo, this filter, though, is hurting my eyes. Got this man looking like Mr. T.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 265 pounds, Justice Jackson.
Guys, we have two.
Greg Hamilton makes it so much better.
Ready to square off here.
Greg Hamilton is way better.
Like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring in one-on-one action, Michael. And I'd add that he certainly has his work cut out for him here tonight. Would you agree, Byron? Yeah, this isn't going to be easy for him, that's for sure. But he knew that when he signed up for this match. Things just got a little rowdier.
And his opponent from Quebec.
Because you the Mr. T Club. Perfect sense.
When you're on a long drive to the next town and to pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that. These are certainly
This really, they really conversate, bringing the fourth wall just right now.
How grateful I am to be Byron free at the time. You know you miss me. Not a chance. He's just dominating at this point. Yeah, he's one of the most energetic
Trey
performers
is a
in
clown, bro.
WWE.
I mean, it's a literal dream match, like literally.
Nasty impact.
Oh, I already know the My story. Like, I've already, the My career. I've already seen, I've like watched one on YouTube. So I already know. I'm happy because Samoa Joe and Carmella, of all people, were champions. But I'm sad because I have to beat them. And it's kind of
He's
upsetting.
spinning, guys. That corner is the only thing keeping him upright. Oh, again! What a counter! Launched with a belly-to-belly. Tough spot to be in right now for Roddy Piper. Yeah, I don't even think he knows where he is. Now Roddy Piper.
Kyrie. Oh my gosh. FY, is this like a dream universe? A dream parallel universe where we get what we want? Is this real, FY?
How dirty is that? Oh, read him there. Dropping with a big shoulder tackle. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Best for business move, Randy Orton.
German suplex. But that's not...
Orton Maker!
Here it comes. He's got him. Uh-oh, could it be?
Yo, this dude countered the end of days.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in. This is a great way to wear down your opponent. He forces his way through. Man, he just has so much resolve.
Piece of crap. First finish. Stupid idiot.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. And Roddy Piper slips out of harm's way.
Oh, man, you know.
Evading possible disaster there. Back to the torso here. Eliminate the core. This is a great move. Oh, what impact. He's definitely being the aggressor here. Great effort here, but now it's a matter of making it last. Lightning fast reflexes. Russian leg sweep. I don't know how there's anything left in these superstars' bodies. Yeah, the tank is being emptied tonight. Short clothesline. Right in the mouth. Relentless. Oh, my God. And finds a counter. Woo-wee. An impressive series of moves. Looks like nobody's budging, Cole. Really taking it to his core here. At this point, it may be a week before he stands upright again. Uh-oh. End of days! And that might be just enough. This could do it. 1, 2, 3. There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
And W.
Here's another quick look at some of the highlights. These fans got their money's worth in this one, as you can see right here. He's getting after it here.
Here is your winner, Justice Jackson.
They proved who the better competitor was tonight. I could watch them go at it each and every week. What a match.
Boy, I don't think we're going to have too many disappointed viewers at home. Not with action like we just saw.
Go from that to Icy Girl. Neat. Back in the car now. Vroom, vroom. Where's Weenie with those car sounds? When you need them. Ugh, I feel guilty. I know you just left, but miss you already. Good luck at college. Oops, I didn't mean to hit moveset. Yikes.
Darn it.
Depends on who's WWE Divas champion. Oh, who's WWE champion. Watch it be like Kevin Owens or something like that. We have rag cleaning up to go. All good, Trey.
Gord Wilson here, welcoming you back to Calgary Musings, your guide to living in the Stampede City. You know, it's that time of year where I like to remind everyone that in just a couple of short months, winter will be back. So while you're out enjoying the end of summer, keep in mind that pretty soon you'll be trading in tank tops for toques and sandals for skates. My point is, it's never too early to take inventory of last season's winter gear and make sure everything is ready to go before the first blast of cold air hits. And like I always say, you don't want to be caught with your snow pants. One thing that isn't seasonal, however, is Calgary's love for professional wrestling. Which brings us to our sponsor for today's show, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. Let's hear from the man himself.
Hi, I'm Riley Flash. You may know me from WWE television when I carried the Macho Man's fancy chair to the ring, or the time Papa Shango set my feet on fire. Nowadays, I'm helping mold the superstars of tomorrow. So if you think you have what it takes to step in the ring, come on down to Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. And for a limited time, if you mention this ad, your first training session is completely free, other than a one-time non-refundable initiation fee. So if you think you have what it takes, then give me a ring, and I'll see you in the ring. Riley Flash is not affiliated with WWE in any way whatsoever. All sales final.
Go Riley. Woo!
This is it. The home of the famous dungeon. I swear, I can almost hear the wrestlers of the past groaning in pain.
That's my stomach. For the past 2 days, I've had nothing but moose jerky, maple puffs, and poutine.
Yikes.
Look, I just want to say, I know I've been a little skeptical, but now that we're here, I can see us doing this. I mean, once Bret Hart hears how far we drove, he's going to have no choice but to welcome us right in for training. So, thanks for pushing me on this.
Of course. Well, here we go.
Yikes.
Hey there. I bet
You know that
you're
lady
here for Bret Hart,
terrified.
eh?
She gonna see two black people come up to her
yes.
door,
He's
and they
going
in
to train us
Canada.
to be wrestlers.
Well, you know she's terrified.
I'm not sure I'm using that right now.
Is Brett home right now?
He is. Hang on a sec. Brett, two lovely people are here for wrestling training. He'll be right down. I'm sure he's just putting his tights on, gelling up his hair.
She's probably like, oh, you know,
he's
let
got
me go put down my purse.
Of course.
So are you Brett's housekeeper?
Okay, seriously, guys? I'm messing with you.
So Brett's not home.
Face grandma.
And he hasn't
Yikes.
been for years.
Probably is.
The Harts don't live here anymore.
I could see her looking like that, too.
You said...
This kind of thing happens like once a month. And I like to have a little fun when I break the news.
How is that fun? We just spent 3 days driving here.
Who follows
gave
that?
myself severe stomach issues. At this point, we'd settle for one of the more obscure Hart brothers or even a distant cousin.
Like I said, none of them are here. You seem like nice kids. Stupid, but nice. Next time, do some research before you decide to drive all the way up here.
Jeez, so much for Canadian hospitality.
I thought you said you checked all this out online.
I did. I mean, I searched for dungeon in wrestling, and then some really weird stuff came up, and I kind of got sidetracked. Point being, don't look at my browser history. But hey, we came all the way here. We should at least get a picture. Can we do another one? I was making a weird face. Probably on account of the stomach pain.
Maybe you were right about us trying to become wrestlers. We've already failed at the first thing on our list. And maybe we're not cut out for this.
Hey, wait, we can't just give up that easily. I have an idea.
I don't know, man. Think about dungeons. and wrestling. Could be some real kinky stuff.
So you drove all the way to Calgary thinking you were going to train with Bret Hart? I've done some stupid stuff in my life, but that takes the cake.
It wasn't our finest moment.
But since I had a dad who only looked at the rewards section on the credit card bill, we were able to stay in Calgary and learn from a former wrestler who, at least according to him, trained with the Harts back in the day.
I think he just ran next to one on a treadmill once.
So that's how you guys hooked up with Riley Flash.
Yeah. After striking out at the dungeon, it was kind of our only option.
Even though Riley can be a bit much sometimes, he gave us the foundation we needed to get here today.
He also gave us Ringworm with his dirty mats, but that's a whole other story.
This dude looking like a legit clown with these pants, bro. You know, he got the mojo pants. I was thinking, why is it so quiet? That I realized it's in a gym. I'm honestly kind of stupid. Also, this ring, bruh. This needs to be a ring used at some point in time in next gen. Nah, they ain't that cheap. Like, there's dust all up in the air. This dude is a clown. This dude is a clown.
Get your feet up on the turnbuckle. Push off and roll backwards. You can pin him like that.
Bruh, for real, bruh.
It's alright. Yeah, you did good. You did good. Catch your breath. We'll get him next time, alright? You good?
I can't believe it. Bruh. Bruh. There's no crowd. And he's sitting there celebrating.
Guys, come here. We need to talk.
Is it about your disgusting ring mat? Because I feel like it's making me itch all over. Hey, what was that for?
We're playing to an imaginary crowd. It cost you the match. Red, great job. Keep it up.
Remind me why I show up here every day to get tortured?
That's not torture if you're paying for it. Now, what I didn't tell you was that match was actually a tryout.
For what? Is WWE coming to town?
Not quite. It was a tryout for the local Winterfest that's coming up. The organizers asked me to put on a wrestling event.
That's great.
Who are we gonna face? I wouldn't mind a rematch against those two.
Slow down. After what I just saw, only one of you was ready for their first official match.
Sorry, Red. You'll get your chance soon.
Red's the one who's ready, not you, doughhead.
What?
When it comes to in-ring ability, Red's got you beat by a kilometer.
Isn't that less than a mile?
Oh, thanks for the conversion, Albert Asswipe. Bottom line, you're too focused on the entertainment side of things.
Maybe you weren't focused enough on
For
the
real.
entertainment side of things.
This man is a straight
Didn't you only
clown.
appear in WWE like 3 times?
4, if you count the time I helped carry Macho Man to the ring on his fancy chair gimmick.
You mean a sedan?
No, it was a chair, not a car. Either way, I was in WWE 4 more times than you'll ever be.
I'll make it there someday. It's on our list.
Oh, yeah, and someday I'm gonna poop golden nuggets. Oh, no offense, Red.
Whatever. You'll see. Congrats on getting your first match. You know I'll be there cheering you on.
Thanks. I know.
Speaking of cheering her on, since you like running your mouth so much, you can accompany her to the ring as a manager. That actually might be a better fit for you long term.
A manager? That's not what I'm here for.
You'll figure this out. I know it.
Oh, one more thing. I need to know what to call you so they can advertise the event.
Oh, that's easy. I'm sticking with Red. Kids started calling me that in high school because of my temper, but I'm gonna turn it into something positive.
Okay. And what about you? Sticking with Denver?
I don't know. Sounds too regional. And omelet.
I know. How about Albert Asswipe?
Nah.
Carl Botch? On account of all the moves you botch?
I like that one.
How about I pay tribute to my wonderful trainer and call myself Riley Flash Jr.?
Oh, that ain't happening. Do you have any other nicknames?
Trey!
No, don't listen to her.
I kind of like that. And you can spell it T-R-E, so it's kind of like 3 in Spanish, as in getting a 3 count to win a match. Which probably won't happen very often for you, but you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Great. Then Trey it is.
Thanks a lot.
No problem, Trey. And hey, I just realized we can cross something off our list. Come up with awesome wrestling names.
I don't know about the awesome part.
She had to roast him like that. Oh no, dang, I forgot. I did that by accident.
Man, I'm freezing. What are the chances I can bring this out to the ring with me?
0. But you should be plenty warm out there with all the hot air you produce.
Can't believe you didn't have a bigger career with zingers like that.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I had to make like 7 connections to get here from Orlando.
Oh, hey, Peyton. No problem. I appreciate you
The
doing me
best
this
accent
favor.
in history.
Red and Trey, this is Peyton Royce. We met when she trained here in Calgary, and now she recently signed with NXT.
So who am I facing tonight? And by the way, it's cold enough to freeze the tail off a brass kangaroo. Can I have this heater out there for my match?
Oh, sure thing, Peyton.
What?
You'll actually be facing Red tonight in her first ever match.
Wow, it's an honor. We actually watch you on NXT all the time. And at least when my friend Trey here isn't hogging the laptop and watching weird videos of who knows what.
She's kidding. I told you to stay out of my browser history.
Wait, did you say this is her first ever match?
Yeah, Red's only been training for about 3 months, but don't take her lightly. She's really good.
3 months? It took me longer than that to get here. And what kind of stupid name is Red? If anything, with your lack of experience, you should call yourself Green.
What? Anything she says with that accent is funny.
After I'm done with you tonight, you'll understand why they call me Red. Because all that pretty white snow out there will be stained red with your blood.
And this is where we got the
And then
first
every
hints
time
of
it snows, the
Mercedes
children
being a
who are here
murderer.
tonight will be reminded of the carnage they saw and refuse to go outside. And after you spend weeks in the hospital and are finally able to drag your broken body onto the airplane back to Orlando, the pilot will be so terrified by the sight of your mangled face, he will lose control of the plane, sending it crashing down to the earth.
Whoa. I think she got the point.
You have major issues.
What the heck was that?
The old hothead Red comes out when she gets angry. We've been working on dialing it back. I like the intensity, but just focus that on your match, okay? And if you can take a break while you're painting the snow red with Peyton's blood, maybe stop and soak everything in. This is your first match after all, which is a big deal. It's on our list.
Sorry. You're right, and I'm happy you'll be out there with me. I'm gonna go stretch.
Should I tell anyone with kids to leave?
Nah, she'll be fine. I hope.
Oh man, it's too funny.
As always, I'm your host, Gord Wilson. Yeah, this can't be worse than last year's Winterfest, eh? The good news is most of the victims of the wild moose attack have fully recovered. Since this is Red's first ever match, I put a few toonies on Peyton Royce to win. I've just been informed there is no gambling allowed at Winterfest. Jeez, that'll make the kids' sled races a lot less interesting. We'd like to thank our local sponsors. Secondhand Dukes, Larry Zamboni Driving School, and of course, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. Bring your ticket stub to Riley's for a free picture of Mr. Flash himself, after purchase of a commemorative frame for only $19.95. With that temper on Red, I would not want to be in Peyton's shoes right now. Also, they don't look very warm. It looks like Peyton Royce might have this one in the bag, eh? Wait a second. Trey is finally doing something useful.
Oof.
I'm told Red's manager goes by the name of Trey and hopes to be a wrestler himself someday. You know, I want to be a big-time radio DJ, but sometimes your dreams don't work out and you end up announcing local rodeos, spelling bees, and Winterfest events. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know what? Let's get back to the action. Peyton Royce trained here in Calgary and is now an NXT superstar. You can watch her every week on the WWE Network, which recently turned 1 year old. Oh, crap. That reminds me, my wife's birthday is tomorrow, and I didn't get her anything. Hey, Tom, run out and snag me as much Winterfest junk as you can for $20. I'll pay you back. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Peyton. It's clear Riley Flash has a gem of a student. Oh, now Red looks to be in trouble.
G'day, Peyton.
Koalas are cute, but they have terrible personalities, kind of like you. The Great Barrier Reef is more like the just okay Barrier Reef. And boomerangs are a sham. They never come back when you throw them. I really don't know that much else about Australia. Your chain of steakhouses is severely overrated.
No idea.
Is originally from Australia, but spent a bit of time training here in Canada. I wonder if she now says, good day, eh? After the wrestling matches are over, be sure to check out the ice sculpture contest. It's the coolest art you'll ever see. Yeah, sorry. They made me say that. Yeah, there's still another great match coming up, where you'll see Calgary's own Riley Flash take on a surprise opponent. I hear that winter fans loosen up the old purse strings to bring this person in. Would have been nice if they did that for their announcer too, but I digress.
Ouch, my arm.
This guy Trey on the outside is a bit squirrely, if you ask me. It might be a few ketchup chips short of a full bag.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Just a warning for anyone here with little ones. Red said something about dyeing the snow red tonight. It reminds me of the time when I was a kid playing shinny on a pond and Chuck Garnsey caught a skate blade to the jugular. Yeesh. Not a pretty sight. I mean, you should have seen the plasma gushing everywhere. Looked like a fire.
Florida Keys.
Except it wasn't water coming out. It was not.
That was awesome! It was everything I've ever dreamed of. I'm numb with excitement, or maybe I'm just frozen, but either way, I get to cross two things off our list.
And you did it without emotionally scarring any children.
Wrestle first match and win first match.
This is why Mercedes and Peyton don't like each other.
Maybe if I see you again, I'll have some backup too.
I look forward to it.
By the way, I didn't really mean any of the things I said out there, especially about you having the personality of a koala. You're way more pleasant, and I'm actually a big fan of your people's blooming onions.
You're a total bogan.
Wait, is that a good thing?
A bogan.
Congrats on your first win, Red. I knew you wouldn't let me down. And you're not going to either, Trey.
What do you mean?
It's been a last-minute change of plans. My surprise opponent for tonight was injured.
Is that who I think it is?
That's right. It's me, the King of Cuteville, Prince Pretty. Unfortunately, I slipped on some ice and stubbed my turning toe.
Your turning toe?
Yes, the most important toe. EI, the toe one uses to turn on a runway. Ugh, I can't stand non-models. Anyway, it's a shame all these uggos here tonight will no longer get to see me compete against Riley Flash. Not that it would have been much of a contest. I mean, look at this man.
I have let myself go.
He couldn't lace my boots on his best day. To be fair, some of my finer boots are slip-ons.
Alright, the meaning of bogan. An uncouth or unsophisticated
Trey,
person
I need you to
regarded
take
as being
Tyler's
of low
place
social status.
against me.
So she called him basically a bum.
I thought you said I wasn't ready.
You're not, but I liked what I saw from you out there during Red's match, and also I don't have any other options.
All right, I'll do it. First match.
Do you want a picture to commemorate this moment?
That'd be great.
Nailed it. I'll post it for you. Hashtag gorgeous.
This man took selfies of himself. Oof, he knows. Ooh, she knows. Ooh, he got turned down by Josie. Ooh, they know. Oh man, I keep
You know
doing
about
that.
fashion.
Obviously. Go on.
Well, I already went out there once tonight, so I want a different look for my match against Riley Flash. Do you have any last-minute suggestions?
Ah, the classic quick change, as we models call it. Well, when I look at you, I see 3 options that fit the theme and location of this show.
A speed skater? I'm curious to see what this looks like.
I present Apollo. Oh no.
So I'm Apollo Crews / Castono. Nice. I can't stop laughing. Pretty funny. Hard to leave early, but wanted to tell you great match. Can't believe you beat Peyton. Feliciades. Dang, Mago Jr. He trying to get it. Women who fight.
Welcome back to Women Who Fight, where we cover everything from the world of women's professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. I'm your host, Robin Ray, along with my good friend and MMA junkie, Kit Lasco.
Hey.
So, Kit, I know you've been dying to talk about the Ronda Rousey situation, so have at it.
Well, look, everyone has already broken down Ronda's title loss to death, so I don't think there's any need to cover that, okay? But what I do want to talk about is who's next. Assuming Ronda is going to be out a while, who's the next big thing to come along in MMA and take over the division like Ronda did?
Oh, well, I was prepared to discuss upcoming opponents for Charlotte's Divas Championship, so don't ask me.
Okay, fine. Well, I'll just hit you with one name to remember. Brooklyn Von Braun.
Okay.
She was a state champion wrestler in high school who has recently made the transition to MMA, and she looked absolutely dominant in her first couple fights.
Brooklyn Von Braun.
Von Braun.
Von Braun. All right, got it. All right, so can we talk about Charlotte now?
Dude, we only spent like 10 seconds talking MMA. WWE always gets the majority of the show. What's up?
Well, it is my studio.
It's your parents' basement.
Yeah, that's been converted into a professional podcast studio.
Your mom brings us oatmeal cookies and lemonade.
Okay, do you not want her to do that?
No, I'm just saying we should be balanced with our coverage.
As always, Women Who Fight also applies to your two hosts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's just take a break and sort this out.
Yeah, whatever. Fine. I think I just heard the timer go off on the cookies anyway. They smell really good.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty funny.
Wow, that's an interesting look.
You don't like it?
It's fine. It's just that maybe you should worry about the actual match, you know? I know you don't like to hear it when it comes from Riley, but he has a point. You might be too focused on everything other than what happens inside the ring.
People remember cool entrances and costumes. Entertainment is what makes wrestling great.
Wrestling makes wrestling great.
Well, there's more than one way to thread a needle.
Actually, there's only one opening on a needle, so...
Whatever, you know what I mean.
Anyway, what's more important is you're going to have your first match. So have a great one. And entrance, too.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh. This man looking like a cyclist. They got this man looking like a cyclist. Yikes.
Wilson back again for Riley Flash taking on Trey. So this is the surprise opponent that Winterfest paid big bucks for? If you're a little confused, you're not alone. Even though you were probably expecting something other than this match, I've been just told Winterfest will not be issuing refunds. Sorry.
Well, get up, Chunky. Get up, Chunky. You're going outside. Disgusting. Hello, Mez.
We saw Trey out here earlier in Red's corner, but this is turning into a real kerfuffle. What's he doing, eh?
Help! Help! My tongue's stuck! Come on, eat some hot! Coco! Yeah! Hey, pull on! Come here!
I'm finally on my way home. Nice.
Come on, help me!
I had a nice week-long vacation.
Trey just got himself out of a sticky situation. But will he make it back into the ring before the 10 count? 9! Injured tongue.
It's honestly great.
Will continue.
It is honestly great. This man is such a clown.
Considering this is Trey's first official match, he doesn't look
He reminds me of you,
other than his
BB4.
outfit.
Oh boy. Just fine. Tapping.
Riley Flash has wrestled the who's who of popular superstars throughout his career. He never actually beat any of them, but who's keeping track?
This short delay is nice though. Exactly. YouTube. YouTube, man. It's nice.
That was only a 2 count, you hoser. What's this nincompoop doing? The veteran Riley Flash picks up the win. It doesn't happen very often, so enjoy it.
Hey, I want to thank everyone for coming out to the show. And also, it needs to be said that I had 2 students who had their very first matches.
Man got hit off a punch.
Red, Peyton Royce earlier.
The best.
Isn't that incredible? And now Trey, who had a good effort on short notice, but got a little bit ahead of himself. We'll work on his counting. Trey, I'd let you have the mic, but I think you might be a bit tongue-tied. Give it up one more time for Trey.
Oh, you've been thinking.
What a night!
I'm thinking Pavone's to celebrate.
Isn't that place super expensive?
It's on me. Well, technically my parents, but we deserve it.
All right, I'm in. Now get that heat blasting.
That's weird. Gas is full. I'll call them back later.
Maybe they can help with the car. And we can tell them about our first matches.
No.
Hey, it's Red. You're on speaker.
Oh, hi there. Are you visiting Denver at college?
What?
Now's not really a good time.
Why? Is something wrong? Or are you having car trouble?
Yeah, we are. How'd you know that?
Just hang up.
Cut the crap. We remotely disabled the SUV because we know you're not at school, and we're pretty sure you never were. We got an alert about a substantial charge in Canada for something called Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy.
And then after we looked into it, we discovered charges for the past few months.
Is it gonna be a guy or a girl?
Crazy hotel bill, gas, food, clothes, you name it. Do you know how disappointed I was when I realized I was going to have to return all those reward points? I was this close to a free trip. This close.
It is not about the stupid points. We were hoping you'd come clean on your own about all of this, but I guess you're just gonna keep on lying.
Hey, wait.
Oof,
Look,
and she got out mad.
This is what I want to do with my life, and no matter how many times I told you that, you still didn't support me. So I was pretty much forced to lie.
That's
Would
not
you rather I be
justifying it.
miserable at school?
Of course
Yeah,
not,
'cause
but
you need to
have
be
to
honest.
be realistic. You are never going to make it as a pro wrestler.
There's a better chance of me dating a supermodel.
Frank!
Which is
Classic black man
impossible
answer.
because your mom is stunning, and I would never date anyone else.
I will make it. And when I do, you'll wish you would have had my back before I was successful and famous.
It's not too late to try to put all this behind us. We'll activate the SUV if you come home now. Then I can try to get you re-enrolled in school for next semester.
You're gonna have to ship the car home, because I'm staying here to pursue my dreams. Maybe someday you'll understand that. Hey, wait! What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
I'd rather that happen than talk to you right now. Leave me alone.
Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. We set out to do this together, and this doesn't change anything. I mean, other than the fact we now don't have a car or somewhere to sleep, but you know what I mean. I still want to do this if you do.
I appreciate your loyalty, but you lied to your parents and me about what we were doing here. And you basically sat back and let me steal from them.
Don't worry about the money. I'll
She
pay
is
them back.
justifiably angry.
And I'm sorry, but you've always told me to take the advice from my birth parents' letter, right? About following my dreams. Well, that's all I was trying to do.
You didn't need to lie to do that.
It's the only way I could see this working. But I'll never keep a secret from you again, I promise. From now on, it's total honesty between the two of us, okay? You're gonna know everything, even how many times a month I shave my toes.
You shave your toes? Weird.
See? I'm an open book. So, no more secrets, okay?
I know he said no more secrets, but you can't tell him ours. It will ruin him. Okay. No more secrets.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
So now
I've never heard of that.
We're
But funny,
carless
but
and
never
without
heard
the
of
credit
it.
card. Pretty soon we'll be homeless.
I think our only option is to hit the road and try to make some money on the indies. But we'll have to start roughing it like actual up-and-coming wrestlers.
You think we have enough cash for a new car?
I wouldn't say new.
Yep, she's still hiding her secret. And I know what the secret is. And, oh, it's quite the secret. It's quite the secret, Brutal. She has quite the secret. It's a big secret.
We managed to get a used car that fell under our budget, probably because it
They
also
look
fell
like a
under
nice
various
couple.
recalls and safety violations.
Do we stick our phones in this slot? Nothing's happening.
I think that's a tape deck. This car doesn't exactly have the latest features. Roughing it, remember?
Right. So I'm assuming there's no Bluetooth.
No, but I did find an actual tooth in the
It
trunk.
was pretty sad, though.
Shark or human?
It was
Human,
pretty, it's
I
like,
think?
man, dang.
Well, now that we have our extremely safe and luxurious ride that may or may not have had a body in the trunk at some point, where to? We do have Wrestle in Memphis on the list.
Assuming this piece of junk can make it that far, then I guess we're headed to the great state of South Carolina.
Tennessee.
That is where Memphis is, right?
Close. Maybe I should drive.
It's fine. I got this. Is that also a feature on older cars?
Nope. Don't think so.
I don't know how she looked at him. Nice. Alright. Back to the skill tree. Freaking Ribby! I swear if Weens does crap with him, I'm gonna be pissed. Which I'm kind of sure it's gonna happen, but we'll see. But I'm pretty confident Weens is gonna do crap. He's gonna run out of ideas and he's just gonna drop Ribby. And it's gonna be a sad day. Hey, yo, this man's tired. And Josie Jane, no.
Denver, it's your mom and dad. I know we had some words the other night, but we wanted to let you know if you change your mind about things and want to come home, you're always welcome here.
Did you tell him the school said it's not too late to enroll for next semester?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard your mom, but she said it's not too late to get into school. Anyway, let us know if you want to talk. In the meantime, be safe out there.
That's actually sad. Like, that actually makes me a little bit sad. Indeed, it is justice. In a time where he was younger, and he knew Mercedes, who was younger. Yes, but now he is dead. Blame Keith. I know, if you look at him in this way, he's actually a pretty good person. Who knew he was adopted? I didn't. And Keith is just a monster. Not really. It's not the secret. Okay, what do I use skill points for? Oh, there it is. Skills. Skills and abilities. Wait, no, never mind. I wonder if you could change Ribby's color. I believe you can, actually, because there's a piece on the in the creation suite that is Ribby, and you could like change the colors on him, I believe. Dark Ribby. Make his shades red. Just be dark Ribby. Super Saiyan Ribby. Super Saiyajin Ribby.
Denver, it's...
Dang, Mago really trying to get it with her, man.
Yeah, hey, hope Brian over at the used car lot hooked you up with a good deal, because if he didn't, I could expose some skeletons in his closet. Oh, or in his case, the trunks of the cars he sells. Literally. There might be bones in there. Anyway, good luck out there on your own. Actually, you don't need luck. As long as you keep that temper of yours in check, you'll be fine. Trey, on the other hand, well, he's gonna need a steady diet of 4-leaf clovers if he's gonna make it. Alright, I need to get back to training the next crop of future WWE superstars. Keep in touch and make me proud. I know you will, at least.
They be roasting this dude Trey, but for good reason. They be roasting him, but for good reason. I will give them that. For good reason they roast Trey, because this man is literally an idiot. Like, he is an idiot. Where's Rez? Where are you, Rez? I will find you. Rez is up there. Okie dokie. I finished last year's MyCareer, which wasn't bad. Last year's wasn't bad. 17 was a nightmare, because that Royal Rumble, if you chose the babyface path, it was either 17 or 18. One of the two. It was horrible. Like, I hated everything about it. I need to get something to drink. Be right back.
Catching up on old times has been great, but we should really get going. Besides,
Robot trash
shouldn't we
cans.
save some of this for our speech later?
But we just got through all the boring backstory stuff. It really starts to pick up from here.
I'm down for more.
Hey guys.
Nice.
It's so good to see you.
Congrats on the Hall of Fame. This is really happening.
It's not official yet. We have to actually make it to the building.
They're not going to start without you.
And even if they did, some of the speeches are so long, you'd still have plenty of time.
Great. We were just telling Pac all about how we got started.
Didn't we cross paths on an indie show early on in your career?
We did, at a minor league baseball stadium in Memphis, to be exact.
That's right. I knew you had it back then. Trey, not so much.
They
Why
love
does
roasted
everyone
Trey.
keep saying that?
Because you didn't know the difference between a wrist lock and a wristwatch?
Speaking of wristwatches, we really should get going.
From my experience, this day goes by pretty fast. So you really want to relax and soak in every moment.
Lita's right. When I got inducted with DX, everything just flew by.
Then let's get back to soaking. Lita, if my memory is correct, you were just in Memphis for an autograph signing, but Red had other plans.
All the evil things Mercedes did in her past come to light. And Supercard, man, I gotta finish proing my cards. It's funny because the first one I'm actually gonna have done proing is probably the Becky Lynch. Second will be Rock. Third, Mankind. Fourth, Roman at this current pace. And I still got a pro WM35.
So I just want to thank everyone in Memphis for coming out to the show. It's always great to be a part of these smaller events and connect with the people who have supported me for so many years. I'll be available for pictures and autographs starting in a few minutes. Don't be shy.
Hold on a second. Can we cut the music? In the spirit of not being shy, I have something I want to say. Growing up, I was a huge fan of yours. Facing you in the ring is actually on this list I have. So I know you don't wrestle that much anymore, but I'll always regret this moment if I didn't ask. How about you skip the autograph session and go one-on-one with me right now?
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but who are you?
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but none of these people would be here paying you $10 an autograph if it wasn't for me working my butt off this past year in Memphis.
Look, I get it. You're young and hungry, and you probably think I'm the entitled Hall of Famer who just shows up to cash in on all your hard work. But it's not like that. I'm here to support you and the indie scene. I mean, I used to be you. And by the way, I still didn't get your name.
You'll hear the ring announcer say it after I beat you.
So you're not backing down, huh?
Like I said, you're on my list.
I'm sorry, everyone. But I'm going to have to delay this autograph signing until after I win this match.
Skip Pilo here, bringing you all the action from the home field of the Memphis Oilers. I didn't expect to see Lita wrestle here tonight, but I also didn't expect my 27-year-old twin sons to still be living with me. So sometimes life throws you some real curveballs. Red's got quite the temper on her. Actually reminds me of Slaughter's manager, Tex Phillips. Did you know Tex once threw a bat at a fan who was razzing him? That was the last time his dad was ever allowed out of the game. just a reminder, the Sliders are on the road. We'll be back for a 6-game homestand next week. So come on out and support the home team or the away team. Just get your buddy out and spend some money, okay? I have 2 27-year-old man children to feed, and this franchise is dying quicker than a house fire.
Dang. I actually might lose this one.
I've seen Red wrestle a few times, and she never disappoints. Unlike the new slider stew the stadium's serving up. Word of advice, unless you want your next bathroom trip to end in a rundown, I suggest you avoid it. If Red can pull off the win over a WWE Hall of Famer like Lita, I guarantee she'll be getting a call up to the bigs in no time. Be sure to get your picture taken with Memphis Sliders mascot Randy. Just a friendly reminder, he's not made of actual meat, so please do not attempt to bite and or lick him. Sounds crazy, but happens all the time. Brandon's out here fighting for respect, which is something we can all relate to. This morning, the twins threw donuts at me because I bought powdered jelly instead of chocolate sprinkle. Just a reminder, they're 27 years old. Anyway, let's get back to the action.
All right. Come on, get up. Get up. Get up. Take this for the keys.
This is one heck of a bonus match we're getting here tonight, folks. It just proves you never know what you're going to see at Memphis Slider Stadium. Like that one crazy stunt where they had a monkey on.
Yo, how does she have Res twice?
I still maintain they did a better job than the real ones. With this match against Lita, Red's getting across something big off her list tonight. I respect that, especially since the only list I have is a never-ending grocery list because apparently my almost 30-year-old twins are never going to move out of the house. But I'm not better about that at all.
I literally tried to run away.
Now, it's not often we get a Hall of Famer competing here at the stadium. Although there was that one time minor league Hall of Famer Turk Spitball Simpson pitched at the age of 93. He had to be removed from the field by security every time he escaped from his nursing home. But still, what a memorable night. After some of the blows these two are absorbing, they might be headed for a 10-day stint on the injured list. To beat a Hall of Famer like Lita, Red's going to need whatever the wrestling equivalent is of a perfect game. Wrestling event is brought to you by our sponsor, Bobby Joe's Dog Board.
I lost. No.
So I just want to thank everyone in Memphis for coming out to the show. It's always great to be a part of these smaller who have supported me for so many years. I'll be available for pictures and autographs starting in a few minutes. Don't be shy.
Hold on a second. Can we cut the music? In the spirit of not being shy, I have something I want to say. Growing up, I was a huge fan of yours. Facing you in the ring is actually on this list I have. So I know you don't wrestle that much anymore, but I'll always regret this moment if I didn't ask. How about you skip the autograph session and go one-on-one with me right now?
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but who are you?
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but none of these people would be here paying you $10 an autograph if it wasn't for me working my butt off this past year in Memphis.
Look, I get it. You're young and hungry, and you probably think I'm the entitled Hall of Famer who just shows up to cash in on all your hard work. But it's not like that. I'm here to support you and the indie scene. I mean, I used to be you. And by the way, I still didn't get your name.
You'll hear the ring announcer say it after I beat you.
So you're not backing down, huh?
Like I said, you're on my list.
I'm sorry, everyone. But I'm going to have to delay this autograph signing until after I win this match.
Capillo here, bringing you all the action from the home field of the Memphis Sliders. I didn't expect to see Lita wrestle here tonight, but I also didn't expect my 27-year-old twin sons to still be living with me, so sometimes life throws you some real curveballs. Red's got quite the temper on her. Actually reminds me of Sliders manager Tex Phillips. Did you know Tex once threw a bat at a fan who was razzing him? That was the last time his dad was ever allowed in a game. True story.
It's going to take forever to beat her.
And just a reminder, the Sliders are on the road. We'll be back for a 6-game homestand next week. So come on out and support the home team. Or the away team. Just get your butt here and spend some money, okay? I have 2 27-year-old man children to feed, and this franchise is dying quicker than a house fly.
No sold? No sold?
I've seen Red wrestle a few times, and she never disappoints. Unlike the new Slider stew the stadium's serving up. Word of advice, unless you want your next bathroom trip to end in a rundown, I suggest you avoid it.
Okay, this time, I'm not going to go for the finisher right away. I'm going to beat her up a little bit more.
If Red can pull off the win over a WWE Hall of Famer like Lita, I guarantee she'll be getting a call up to the bigs in no time.
Yo, one of the managers. Heck no. It's your day off. Don't ever go in on your day off. Or one of the managers.
So please do not attempt to bite and or lick him. Sounds crazy, but happens all the time. Red is out here fighting for respect.
Trey,
which is something
what are
we
you
can all
talking
relate
about?
to. This morning the twins threw donuts at me because I bought powdered jelly instead of chocolate sprinkle. Just a reminder, they're 27 years old. Anyway, let's get back to the action.
No, she can be mad. It's not your requirement to come in.
This is one heck of a bonus match we're getting here tonight, folks. It just proves you never know what you're going to see at Memphis Slider Stadium. Like that one crazy stunt where they had monkey umpires for a game.
It's okay.
I still
Thanks
think they
anyway.
did a better job
Yeah.
than the real one.
There you go. There you go. Decent support here. Okay, Trey. Okay.
With this
Okay.
match against Lita, Red's getting across something big off her list tonight. I respect that, especially since the only list I have is a never-ending grocery list because apparently my almost 30-year-old twins are never going to move out of the house. But I'm not bitter about that at all.
FYI with the rebound? Okay.
You know, it's not often we get a Hall of Famer competing here at the stadium. Although there was that one time minor league Hall of Famer Turk Spitball Simpson pitched at the age of 93. He had to be removed from the field by security on account of he escaped from his nursing home. But still, what a memorable night. After some of the blows these two are absorbing, they might be headed for a 10-day stint on the injured list.
Plus, that's unprofessional. Work relationships are always like, yeah. Lita, like, get off me. Get off me! Get off me!
To beat a Hall of Famer like Lita, Red's going to need whatever the wrestling equivalent is of a perfect game.
Break your arm, ho. Get you my Daniel Bryan taunt.
Skip Pilo here, reminding you that tonight's wrestling event is brought to you by our sponsor, Bobby Joe's Dog Board. If we lose your dog, next one's on us. Wrestling has a long history of holding major events in baseball stadiums, including several WrestleManias and, of course, tonight's show.
Yo, you gotta be kidding me. It's like a tank. Everything I'm throwing is literally just getting eaten.
Lita doesn't look like signs of ring rust, which is more than can be said for the actual ring.
About time.
And here's your winner, Red!
Good match, Red.
FYI's response. That's how you handle Trey. Trey talks a lot of trash, and then unless you just tell him, it's just like, you know what, Trey? Do what you gotta do, man. Even though we're doing a whole game about you.
I definitely knew Red's name after that night.
I was impressed Red was able to keep her composure and talk you into the match. Usually in those situations she would lose her temper and go into hothead mode.
You're one to talk about keeping your composure after what you did that night.
Hiatus time.
Before my match, I have something very important I need to do. I've seen Ribby out here dancing with the kids all night, but I think I've got some pretty sweet moves myself, so how about Ribby and I find out who's better with the dance-off?
This is stupid, man.
Alright, I'll go first. Hit me with some music.
What is this? What is this?
Okay, Ribby, top that.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Okay, wait, I was holding back. Let me get another turn. Win the dance-off is on this list I have. I'm not crying. This was fixed. I demand a fair rematch.
I don't know. If you did it, I would die laughing.
Hey, no one wants to see any more of your terrible dance moves. What they want to see is me kicking your ass. I mean, what kind of stupid name is Trey anyway? I think a better name would be Crossword, because you enter the ring vertically and you leave horizontally. I mean, with a name like that, your parents must be the type of people who, when you look into their eyes, you see the back of their heads.
You can say whatever you want about me, but don't talk about my parents.
What's the matter? You should be proud of them, because I heard they created more tragedies than Shakespeare.
Did you come out here to dust off every one of your dated one-liners? Or do you want to have a match?
Look, I'm just trying to entertain these people after your awful dancing. I mean, I've seen better moves in a blind chess match.
If you want to entertain them so bad, then how about we give them a match they weren't expecting?
Well, if you keep boring everyone, pretty soon we're going to have an empty arena match.
I was thinking something more along the lines of no DQ.
You know what? I'll take that, and I'll do you one better.
This dude laughing
you've
for
only
everything
been in
he
Memphis
said.
for about a year, but I think everyone will agree that's a year too long. So how about we make this a no DQ, loser leave town match. Come on, Crossword. What do you say?
It's fitting your last match in Memphis is going to be in a baseball stadium because you just made the biggest error of your life. Oh, come on. That was just as good, if not better, than one of his lame jokes. Oh, shut up, Ribby. After I send Lawler packing, I'm going to eat you for dinner.
All right, let's do this, Crossword. Crossword, crossword, crossword.
This man pushed Ribby. Heat. Yo, shut up, Ribby. Oh, man. That was too funny, man. That was too funny. Oh, my God. That was too funny, man. Way too funny. Way funnier than what it probably originated to be.
I can't believe this is now a loser leaves town match. If Jerry Lawler ends up having to leave Memphis, the city would go into a deep depression, emotionally speaking. Economically speaking, we'd probably be all right. It's the battle of the pile driver versus whatever Trey's finisher is. Honestly, I'm sure it's nowhere near as good as the pile driver. But Jerry the King Lawler is a hometown hero. Trey, if you somehow send the King packing, you might want to consider hitting the road too, for your own safety. Which reminds me, Slaughter Stadium is a safe space and will not tolerate bullying or threats of any kind. Thank you.
Loki get beat down.
I can't believe Trey thought he was going to beat Ribby in a dance-off. That John Pizza Me's got some sweet and saucy moves. Trey might be younger and quicker, but the King has a significant edge when it comes to experience, and not to mention the support of the home crowd. Come on, King, get him! Beat that butt!
Shut up, Ribby. This man was salty with Ribby, man.
This match reminds me of the Memphis Sliders rivalry with the Little Rock Boulders. A spirited contest with lots of brawling, and at the end of the night, the losers leave town. That's right, Little Rock. I just called you a bunch of losers. Sorry, might have gotten a bit carried away there. Apologies to any fans in attendance who made the drive over from Little Rock. Beautiful city. Gotta find a way to get my grown-up twin sons into a losers leave home match. But I'm getting off track. Let's get back to the ring. since the Sliders are perennial doormats. There's always next year.
How this man... Bruh.
I hear Trey got to start up in Calgary. And after this match, hopefully he'll be on his way back there. Let's go, King! Let's go, King! Let's go, King! Let's go, King!
I forgot this is no DQ. Why not?
These two are
Why
throwing
not,
heat
man?
right up in each other's kitchens, trying to avoid the Grand Slam.
In the days of the bat, right?
And here's your winner of the Loser Leaves Town match, Trey. Dang it.
Childish. Childish for that. I bet he pushed him off the thing, though. Shut up, Ruby. Push that man off. That thing was too funny, man.
Look, I'm glad you won. I mean, you beat a legend, a WWE Hall of Famer, and that's huge. But you were out there playing with our careers just because you were too worried about a stupid dance-off, which allowed Lawler to get in your head.
I'm sorry I let King bait me into that match. Just, he was saying stuff about my parents and I lost my cool. You should get that.
That was hilarious. When Rondo's just beating you
That's what
up.
Lawler does. He's made an entire career out of it. He had no idea you're adopted.
Good thing. I'm sure he would have had a field day with that.
Let's just move on from this. Apology accepted, okay?
What would have happened if I lost? Would you have stayed here in Memphis without me?
No. We're a package deal. Wherever you go, I go. But I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm having too much fun here. I mean, I just beat Lita.
I know, tonight was crazy. Do we have beat 2 Hall of Famers in one night on our list? If not, we should add it.
Hey, good match, kid. I didn't know what to expect after you lost to a giant rib in a dance-off, but you really brought it when it mattered.
Thanks. Sorry you have to leave Memphis now. I know you're a legend here, so that's got to be tough.
Are you kidding? I'm not going anywhere. Do you know how many loser leave town matches I've lost in Memphis over the years? Well, not that many, actually. But still, that wasn't official. We never signed anything, did we?
No, I guess not.
Well, then there's your answer. Hey, you two have dinner plans?
No, why?
Well, you should stop by my restaurant. We have really good ribs.
This man with that laugh. This man with that laugh. Childish.
Yeah, hey.
Stupid. Trey is a clown.
Denver, it's your mom and dad.
Hey, it's your mom. We got the check you sent last week. Thank you. I was kind of hoping there'd be a letter from you, or at least a return address, so we could send you something. I guess you're not ready for that. Either way, we appreciate you paying us back for what you spent in Calgary. You must be doing okay to be able to do that. I guess that's good. Anyway, we're here if you ever want to talk. Okay? Okay, bye now. Love you.
This man like, hey, whatever I said during that match, yo, I was kidding. Alright, equipped all the points. Time to move on to the next chapter.
Howard Wilson here, welcoming you back to Calgary Musings, your guide to living in the Stampede City. I want to update everyone on this past weekend's Winterfest, which was a huge success. Sure, there was a slight malfunction with some folks being stuck on Ferris wheel, but
yeah,
really,
gotta
isn't
love
that
her.
just free
She's
bonus
the best.
ride time? And most importantly, there were no wild moose attacks this time around. One of the highlights of the weekend was the wrestling matches put on by our loyal sponsor, Riley Flash. The standouts included his student Red, who in her debut match defeated Peyton Royce from NXT. But I think my favorite part of the night was when this guy Trey, another one of Riley's students, got his tongue stuck on one of the metal barricades at ringside. Luckily, a fan with some hot cocoa helped him out. But man, talk about a sticky situation. Am I right? Anyway, while we're on the subject of wrestling and Riley Flash, let's take a quick break to hear from our sponsor.
Hi, I'm Riley Flash. You may know me from WWE television when I carried the Macho Man's fancy chair to the ring, or the time Papa Shango set my feet on fire. Nowadays, I'm helping mold the superstars of tomorrow. So if you think you have what it takes to step in the ring, come on down to Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. And for a limited time, if you mention this ad, your first training session is completely free, other than a one-time non-refundable initiation fee. So if you think you have what it takes, then give me a ring, and I'll see you in the ring. Riley Flash is not affiliated with WWE in any way whatsoever. All sales final.
Yes.
Welcome to another edition of Women Who Fight, where we cover everything from the world of women's professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. As always, I'm your host, Robin Ray, along with my good friend and MMA junkie, Kit Lasco.
Do you have to say junkie? It sounds like I need to attend a meeting.
Oh, come on, it's just a figure of speech.
Okay, so figure out something else to say.
Okay, fine. Well, I was going to discuss the huge announcement of the new SmackDown Live Women's Championship by GM Daniel Bryan, but since it seems like you're all fired up today, let's start with some MMA talk. What do you got?
How about MMA aficionado? Or pundit? That sounds fancy.
You know, I'd prefer not to spend any more time on your show intro.
Okay, whatever. What I'd like to pundit on is MMA phenom, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, who just dominated her most recent fight to advance her record to 5-0.
Ooh, American hero, huh? Well, I guess she thinks pretty highly of herself.
Well, she's certainly confident, yeah. But the thing is, she can back it up.
Okay.
You remember, I mentioned her last year when she first debuted, and I'm calling it again now. She is going to be a megastar in MMA.
Well, speaking of megastars, let's talk about my prediction on who will win the six-pack challenge to be crowned the first ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion. I'm going with Becky Lynch. I feel like she's ready to become the cornerstone of SmackDown Live and maybe even WWE.
Look, I appreciate your enthusiasm and also all the progress that the women have made, but cornerstone of WWE? I hope I'm wrong, but I just don't see that happening.
Well, I have a good feeling about this, even though I'm not a pundit.
No, you're not.
And that will become true today. Because besides her, who else is even worth watching like that, to be honest?
Well, pretty soon we're gonna have an empty arena match.
Back again with an empty arena match, or in this case, an empty stadium, which is only about 30 fans shy of a typical Memphis Sliders game.
Heck yeah, Von Braun. She's the worst. Literally the worst.
Jerry the King Lawler has had some of the most famous empty arena matches in history. This probably won't be one of them. You know, I just realized something. If the stadium is empty, who am I even talking to? That's weird, man.
Game becomes self-aware. Yikes. Hello, I want to slap that post to slap that out. Please do it.
Lawler won't be able to rely on the home crowd advantage this time around, but if you ask me, I don't think he'll need it.
Yikes. Yikes.
It's so quiet here without a crowd that you can hear the scurrying about of the concession stand rats.
Gonna shatter your knee, boy. Gonna shatter your knee.
Now, just a reminder, the
It's gonna be
Sliders
like
on the
Dolph,
road will
except
be back
not
for a
to the
6-game
chest. It's gonna
homestand
be to
next
the knee.
week. So come on out and support the home team. Or the away team. Just get your butt here and spend some money, okay? I have two 27-year-old man-children to feed, and this franchise is dying quicker than a housefly. This is one heck of a bonus match we're getting here tonight, folks. It just proves you never know what you're going to see at Memphis Slider Stadium. Like that one crazy stunt where they had monkey umpires for a game. I still maintain they did a better job than the real ones. You know, it's not often we get a Hall of Famer competing here at the stadium. Although there was that one time minor league Hall of Famer Turk Spitball Simpson pitched at the age of 93. He had to be removed from the field by security on account he escaped from his nursing home, but still, what a memorable night. Kid Pilo here, reminding you that tonight's wrestling event is brought to you by our sponsor, Bobby Joe's Dog Board. If we lose your dog, the next one's on us.
1, 2.
Alright. End of days. No.
Wrestling has a long history of holding major events in baseball stadiums, including several WrestleManias and, of course, tonight's show. This match has the potential to go extra innings, but hopefully not, because I'm not sure how long the Sliders can afford to keep the lights on. I'm seeing a lot of swings and misses out there. Kind of reminds me of a Sliders game. Next Sunday's Sliders game is our annual Bring Your Pet Fish to the Stadium Day, where the first 50 fans who arrive with their pet fish will receive 2 free tickets and 1 month's supply of fish food. Please note, once all promotional tickets are gone,
All right, Trey.
fish will be charged full price admission.
One, two.
It's the battle of the pile driver versus whatever Trey's finisher is. Honestly, I'm sure it's nowhere near as good as the pile driver.
One, two, three.
I wonder if the extra pay was worth it. Possibly. Mm, 3 points, yeah.
Red and I ended up having a good run in Memphis, but eventually we wanted to check out some of the other indie hotspots around the country. And after a year or so of bouncing around, we made a name for ourselves in LA, where the indie scene was really taking off.
That's it. I'm leaving without you.
You can't do that. We're a package deal, remember? Besides, look who's headed our way.
Great.
I was wondering if she'd show up.
Relax. I'm not here to start anything, so don't get your collective skivvies in a bunch. This is the one day to put any past differences aside and honor your achievements, so congratulations. You've earned everything that's coming to you tonight.
What was that?
Maybe she has a conscience after all.
I seriously doubt that.
Forget her. Let's get back to your story. I think L.A. was where I first saw you two wrestle in person. Remember? We ended up having that series of matches against each other.
How could I forget? It led to one of the most embarrassing nights of my career. We'd battled each other in just about every type of match, except for one that also happened to be on the list. Wrestle in a crybaby match. And since you had the first and only crybaby match with Razor Ramon back in the day, this was the perfect time to cross it off.
Tickets go on sale for next month's event this Wednesday. This show sold out in 5 minutes, so good luck getting one. Any fans wearing wrestling masks must remove their masks first. We need to see your face to check your ID, people. As always, we ask you to please clean up after yourself. If you don't, we'll have to hire a cleaning crew and raise ticket prices. And nobody wants that.
So, that was low-key pretty nice. That diving X Factor was, that catching X Factor was nice.
I haven't seen that before.
Sorry I put your friend in a diaper, but there was no way I was going to let that happen to me again.
Maybe it'll teach him to stop putting ridiculous things on our list, but probably not.
Hey, this isn't public knowledge yet, so keep it on the DL. The WWE is going to be holding an all-women's tournament later this year.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they're calling it the Mae Young Classic. Triple H asked me to keep an eye out for talent, so I'll be watching your match tonight against Candice LeRae. Don't hold back.
I never do.
Oh, this stuff's all in my eyes. I can't see. I think I'm going blind.
I don't know why he's so cranky. I fed him and changed his diaper.
Any chance you can babysit during my match?
This man is such a clown. He is such a clown, man. Such a clown. Boo.
Update on the collapsed crane situation? It still sucks. Both sides of the 405 remain closed. If you don't live nearby in the valley, you might as well sleep in your car, if it hasn't been broken into.
Candice wrestling. How about no? No Candice wrestling. Yeah, I'm gonna do this tryout. Look so much better than you. I'm gonna be in the Mae Young Classic. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be so jealous of me when I get in the Mae Young Classic. Yeah.
Just a not-so-friendly reminder, there is no smoking allowed in the building. If we get fined, you pay it. Plus, it's gross. This isn't a baseball game, people. We've been informed that a guy here has lost his wedding ring. If you find it, please turn it in. Or just pawn it. I don't care.
No. Oh, gosh.
Please leave our celebrity guests alone. They know you're big fans of their movies and TV shows. Just let them watch the match.
Well, at least I'm doing better now. Yikes, spoke too soon.
As always, we are not responsible for any injuries sustained while at our show. Besides, wouldn't a scar be the coolest souvenir you could get? Is there a doctor in the house? It's not an emergency or anything. I just want to get this mole checked out.
Okay. Time to pitch you away.
Look, you two are great, so I wish I could recommend you both for the Mae Young Classic, but Hunter said they're only looking to fill one spot right now.
You're really milking this decision. Get it? Because the crybaby match earlier? I've been hanging out with Trey too much. Please, continue.
I'm gonna have to recommend Candace. She's been doing this for over 15 years. Red, you've got a ton of potential, but you don't have anywhere near that kind of experience.
Yeah, totally. I get it.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm sure we'll see each other again in the future. Like he said, I've been doing this a really long time, and you're one of the best I've ever seen. And you're only gonna get better.
I appreciate that.
I gotta go call my husband and tell him the good news.
No guarantees, but I'll definitely keep you in mind if WWE ends up doing this tournament again. Give me your contact info before you leave tonight, okay?
I will. Thanks.
Hey, I overheard what Xbox said. This is just a bump in the road. And tonight wasn't a total loss. At least I get to cross off wrestle in a crybaby match.
Give me that. Ugh, it smells like butt sweat. I told you not to keep the list in your tights.
Cost of doing business.
Win Mae Young Classic Tournament. See if you can air that out.
Man. I low-key want to make some more people. But then again, I don't know. FYI, you're the one who's watching and who's here hanging out. What do you think?
As our indie journey continued over the next couple of years, we got to have matches in a lot of cool places. But the one that stood out most was when we got to do a special show back in our hometown.
You've got to be kidding me.
And we thought our head couldn't get any bigger.
You know what? I'm not going to let a stupid sign ruin this for us. Let's go.
This was our chance to show our friends and family just how far we had come. Well, at least our friends.
Ah, I did it again. Oh, I hate it when I do that.
So what happens if your parents show up tonight?
First of all, as far as I'm concerned, they're not even really my parents anymore. But if they did show up, then security can deal with it. I'm not going to let anyone pick and choose when they want to have my back, especially now that I'm having a little bit of success.
But you haven't talked to them since Calgary, which was like 4 years ago. Maybe it's time you give them another chance.
Another chance to tell me I'm wasting my life and that I'm never going to make it? Sorry, I don't need that. Besides, I paid them back their money, so the way I see it, we have nothing to discuss.
Hey, I'm not shelling out an extra $20 so you two can have a therapy session.
I handed her the wrench, if that counts. Also, were you listening to our
I have
entire
no
conversation?
idea. Hey, I kind of want to sign with them just to do it.
We've all got drama in our lives. I mean, look at me. Last year I put on a mask and attacked my former protege, Buzz, costing him a shot at WWE.
Then he wouldn't return my phone calls or texts for like a year. No one wanted to work with me, and BCW folded. But then I stuck up for Buzz to AJ Styles. And the next thing you know, I'm in Buzz's corner at WrestleMania, and now I'm in the process of rebuilding BCW.
That's a lot of very specific information.
Yeah. What's your point?
My point is, I turned chicken crap into chicken salad. And that's what I can do for you two if you sign exclusive deals with me and become cornerstones of the new BCW.
We actually have been looking for some more stability.
And putting aside all that attacking your protege stuff, you seem like a real stand-up guy, so we're in.
Great! I promise you won't regret this.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. 10 years later.
Sorry I'm late. Two old-timers got in a fight over who called bingo first, and I had to step in. But Marco said if I keep settling disputes without anyone breaking a hip, then he's going to let me call the numbers next Tuesday morning.
That's great. How's the house looking tonight?
I think we might get 10 people, which includes 2 comps I left for some nice ladies from bingo, but still not bad. By the way, pretty sweet the school let us use your office as a locker room. What's wrong?
Let's see. You're a bingo hall security guard, I'm a part-time janitor at our old high school, and we're about to wrestle in front of 10 people.
Actually, the bingo ladies just canceled, so it's 8 now. Apparently there's a ventriloquist at their senior complex tonight. That does sound better than this.
We were on the path to success. We were gonna make it to WWE and achieve all these goals and maybe even end up in the Hall of Fame someday. Then we signed with Baron Blade and he ruined everything. Now all we have is a meaningless piece of paper that's just a constant reminder of how crappy our lives are.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm up for a promotion and I'm going to see a ventriloquist.
You're bailing on the show?
Yeah, if the entire crowd could have carpooled together, it's probably not worth it. Anyway, you just need to give up on all those dreams and then you'll feel a lot better about how things turned out. It worked for me. Man, how do they do that?
Dang. That's funny. It was actually really funny. Actually, that's actually funny. They had 10 years later. That's honestly hilarious.
I know we failed to crack double digits in attendance tonight, but BCW's this close to turning it all around. Next show, they'll be lining up out the door, or in our case, the large hole in the gym wall that's now used as a door.
Bruh, look at this.
seen Red and Josie Jane wrestle.
Yo, why do they got Cram on the wall?
But they're the only women I can book because, well, I tricked them into signing lifetime exclusive contracts. Piece of advice: read the fine print, people. I regret to inform you that Trey will not be appearing tonight. If you would like a refund, well, look around. You're at the wrong show for that.
Bruh, he was. Weenie was here. Talk about Cram.
Red, this place is a mess. How about after your match you do your job and clean it up? For those of you who don't know, Red moonlights as a janitor and daylights as a failed wrestler. Please be aware that BCW will not be held liable for any injuries occurring at tonight's event, including those suffered from falling roof shrapnel, toxic mold inhalation, or hobo attack. WWE with their fancy network, their big crowds, and their non-condemned arenas, when you can have all of this, right, Red? Next month's show is going to feature the return of BCW original Cole Quinn. He had a jet ski accident and looks completely different now, but I swear it's really him, and I'm not just trying to pull one over on you.
Josie needed it.
My point is, I turn chicken crap into chicken salad. And that's what I can do for you two if you sign exclusive deals with me and become cornerstones of the new BCW.
No thanks.
Yeah, we're good.
Your loss. Because FYI, I am this close to getting Cole Quinn on board. Big things are happening. Hey, speak of the handsome devil. Let's go talk numbers, shall we?
Slow your roll, Greenie.
This guy.
I feel like we really dodged a bullet there.
More like a cannonball. That guy's a total
real.
nightmare. And here comes another one.
What is she doing here?
Holy crap, is that hothead Red and Trey? You two picking up some extra work to make your trailer payments, or is this some kind of prison work release program?
It's just Red now, and we're wrestling tonight.
And also, we don't live in trailers. We stay in hotel rooms that have microwaves, which seemed a lot more impressive before I said it.
Wait, you actually became pro wrestlers? And I get to see your uncoordinated bodies flop around this ring tonight?
She's got good lungs.
Of course I do. I'm an elite MMA competitor. If you haven't heard, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, is undefeated.
More like American Zero.
What's that?
Nothing.
You realize Kurt Angle's already known as the American hero, right? You probably should ask him for permission to use his nickname like Ronda Rousey did with Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Kurt Angle? Never heard of him. If anything, he should ask me permission to use my name since I'm way more famous. I'll chat with my lawyer about it. Thanks for the heads up.
Why are you here? You're obviously not a pro wrestling fan.
No. Gross. There's a ceremony after your stupid show to rename the gym in my honor.
Gross.
The town sign wasn't enough?
It wasn't. I actually wanted it bigger.
Couldn't you have picked any other night to do this?
Do you think I chose to share my special night with a professional wrestling event? That'd be like eating a giant bowl of turd soup before having the best steak of your life. I have a loaded schedule, and tonight was my only avail.
How much longer would it have taken to say availability?
I told you, I'm busy. Every second counts. I've already wasted way too much time talking to you carnies.
I'll have you know, we've wrestled at several carnivals, and their employees are some of the finest people around. Other than that tilt-a-whirl operator who bit me when I asked him what time it was. There's always exceptions.
Cool story. Looking forward to seeing you tap again tonight, Red. You know, just like old times.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You could kill someone with that.
I know, that's the point.
Don't let her get under your skin and ruin our night. We'll do our thing, and then she can do her stupid gym dedication. It'll be totally separate. I'm sure we won't even notice her.
That gym could catch on fire. That's very unsafe.
A scoop for you. I'm currently in negotiations with Cole Quinn to sign a long-term exclusive deal with BCW. In fact, I bet he'll sign on the dotted line right after this match. BCW is on its way back. I may have had to sell my parents' cemetery plots to help fund the relaunch, but I know this is going to work this time. You have my word, Mom and Dad.
They make this man sound like a horrible human being.
that, Trey? I have big-time connections in WWE. That's what you're missing out on. Special shout out to all of Red and Trey's friends and family in attendance tonight. And sorry about not being able to let you in for free, but hey, I'm running a business here. I want to thank the high school for letting me run this show tonight without a down payment. I promise, I'm good for it.
This man here.
Make sure you hit up the merch stand at intermission, where I'll be selling actual pieces of the mask I wore last year when I attacked Buzz. Don't miss out on your chance to own a piece of wrestling history.
Bruh. This man here.
1, 2.
When I attacked Buzz.
Congrats again on your big homecoming show, Red and Trey. I'm sure nothing will ruin your big night.
1, 2, 3.
The American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, taking over on commentary for this match.
Oh, I already know.
Flopping of
I already know.
uncoordinated bodies. If everyone closes closes their eyes and just listens to the sweet sound of my voice, I promise the misery will soon be over. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. Well, if I were you, I'd close your eyes unless you want your soul crushed from watching this manure. You could say I know hot red like the back of my hand, as in Red's had the back of my hand upside her head a whole bunch of times.
Poor Josie here, getting dominated.
Make sure you stick around for the gym renaming ceremony later tonight. It will help cleanse your palate of whatever this is. What's her opponent's name? Josie? Josie! 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 This reminds me of our high school dances. A gym full of people all staring at Red saying, "What are those moves?"
Hey! If you want to keep running your mouth, then come over here and do it to my face.
Excuse me for trying to entertain these people? Because you certainly weren't. Red acts so tough, but the moment you get her in a submission hold, she gives up immediately. In fact, she's been tapped more than shoulders. Yes, it's finally over. And best of all, Red lost just like I knew she would. Now we can move on to the real reason everyone's here. The renaming of the gym in my honor.
Harsh. Harsh. That is killer.
Being in this gym brings back so many memories. I won my first amateur match here. I broke barriers and records here as the captain of the otherwise all-male wrestling team. I qualified for states here. I dominated gym class dodgeball here. I won prom and homecoming queen here. I once saved Mr. Durkis from choking on a hot dog here.
The banner actually isn't that bad. I was expecting something more obnoxious.
I know, me too. So that's why it's my pleasure to officially christen this the Brooklyn Von Braun Gymnasium for Athletic Excellence. Isn't it amazing? I want to thank the school board for cutting the music program to help fund this. Totally worth it.
I'm confused. Did she go to space before or after she was Pope?
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Aim towards the mural, if you can.
I can't believe we got totally upstaged and embarrassed by Brooklyn.
Not much has changed.
I know! We've come a long way, but it still feels like we're the same losers who used to sit at this table back in high school.
At least my parents didn't show up and make a scene. Hey, I was thinking, maybe I should try to track down my real parents. They sent that letter back in high school, so maybe there's still hope with them.
I've actually been meaning to talk to you about that letter.
What about it?
Sorry. Anyway.
It's an Orlando number. Take it.
Hello? Hi, Sarah, yeah. It's a good time to talk. It's Sarah Amato from NXT.
Oh.
I got your number from X-Pac. He saw you on a show in LA a couple years ago and said you were great.
Oh, yeah, that was the same night he put my friend in a diaper.
What?
Never mind, had to be there.
Anyways, the reason I'm calling is to see if you'd like to compete in the 3rd annual Mae Young Classic.
What?
Hello, are you there? Hello?
I'm here, and I'm in for the Mae Young Classic.
Great, we'll be in touch soon with travel arrangements, and congratulations. Being included in this tournament is a huge accomplishment.
Thank you.
We'll talk soon. Bye.
Bye.
Oh! Are you serious? Maybe this night wasn't so bad after all.
I know! After I missed out on the first Mae Young Classic and then didn't hear anything last year, I thought I'd never get another shot. But it's happening, and I'm not going to settle for just being included. I'm gonna win the whole damn thing.
Oh, I know you will. We should celebrate.
By throwing rocks at Brooklyn's stupid face.
That might be a bit extreme. I mean, what size rocks are we talking?
I meant her face on the sign coming into town.
Oh. Yeah, that seems slightly more reasonable. Hey, what did you want to tell me about the letter?
Oh. Never mind. It's not important. Besides, there's a sign that needs vandalizing, remember?
True. I'll go round up some good throwing rocks.
That's a great idea. I'll meet you at the car in a minute.
Cool.
Whoa, that's a shock. He's always wanted to meet his birth parents, and now that we know what happened, what are we gonna say when he asks about them?
I really don't think he can handle the truth that they're dead. Do you?
No, it would crush him. But what's the alternative, honey? Just let him believe they're still out there somewhere and they don't care enough to ever contact him?
I don't know. I wish there was a way to keep his hope alive, but not hurt him.
Me too.
You've probably asked yourself a million times, why? Why didn't they want to be my parents? The truth is, we did. But we had to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. And that life is one where you can have the freedom to follow your dreams, no matter what they might be. To become anything you want. We'll find you someday. Love always, Mom and Dad. Please, don't tell him our secret about the letter. It's not going to help anything.
Hey, you coming or what?
Yeah, sorry. Let's do this.
Okay, that's honestly sad. Raya! Yeah, Raya! Freaking Raya, man.
Take that!
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Leave before police come.
Take that, Brooklyn.
Boom!
This is my brutality.
Denver.
Oh! I really rocked her with that one.
Hey, you got both of us here. I know we haven't spoken in a long time, but we saw a flyer at the grocery store that said you're coming to town for a show.
We'd really like to come see what you do, Denver, and maybe it'd be our chance to put everything that happened behind us.
We don't want to make a scene or anything, so if we don't hear back from you, we won't come.
Okay? I'm going either way, friend.
Honey, we can't do that. Maybe he wants his space.
Look, giving him his space while we thought he was at school is what got us into this situation to begin with. We should have been watching that kid like a hawk.
How do I delete the message? Damn it! Anyway, if you want to see us at the show, call us back, son.
Or don't. I'm coming either way.
Take that, Brooklyn. Boom.
Hey, bro. Good matchup there tonight. Just wanted to let you know that I think you and your friend made the right call in not signing with Baron. In the long run, it's going to save you a lot of headaches and money. Oh, speaking of saving money, I just happen to be selling two slightly used jet skis for a price that will knock your socks off. Which is perfect because you wear socks when they're on a jet ski. Anyway, let me know if you're in, and I'll even deliver them to you, no extra cost. On a trailer. Not like I'd show up driving them on the water. I mean, unless you live near a dock, then maybe I could do that. You know what? We'll figure that out later. Oh, one more thing. I just started a podcast with Buzz. You know, my super successful WWE superstar best friend. Anyway, you can check out the pod while you're working out your bod. That's a catchphrase for the show that we've been workshopping. Honestly, I think we nailed it. Let me know about the personal watercrafts.
I really rocked her with that
Later.
one. Take that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we never heard back from you about coming to your show, so I think we got the message loud and clear that you don't want us around. Or at least I did. I had to practically restrain your mother from going down to the high school. Anyway, if space was what you wanted, well, you got it. We won't bother you anymore. But the door will always be open if you want to work things out. And I hope that happens. So, bye for now and good luck.
Take that, Brooklyn. Boom.
I really rocked her with that one. Take that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Take that, Brooklyn.
Boom.
Welcome to another edition of Women Who Fight, where we cover everything from the world of women's professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. As always, I'm your host, Robin Ray, along with my good friend and MMA pundit, Kit Lasko.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Robin.
You're so welcome. Okay, the main topic I'd like to discuss today is the upcoming third annual Mae Young Classic tournament. We're only a couple months away, so the participants should be announced soon, right?
Well, honestly, it doesn't really matter who's in it, because mark my word, Rhea Ripley is going to win the whole thing this year.
Okay, didn't you say that last year?
I don't recall.
Nonetheless, in 2018, Rhea lost in the semifinals to Io Shirai, who then went on to be defeated by Toni Storm in the finals. So, if anything, shouldn't Shirai be the favorite?
Well, I guess if you're painting by numbers, I mean...
What? Painting by numbers?
Yeah.
It's all speculation at this point. We don't even know who's in the field yet. There could be some dark horse who comes out of nowhere to win the whole thing, but as of right now, I can only go off what we do know.
And if you actually think about who's driven to win this thing, and who has all the tools to do it, it's Rhea Ripley.
Okay, then please provide some evidence to support that statement.
Pundits don't need evidence.
Take that, Brooklyn.
I can tell this is going to be another one of those shows.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the inaugural episode of the Buzz and Cole Show. I am one of your hosts, WWE Superstar Buzz, and I believe we have my co-host on the line now. Cole, are you there? Did we figure out our technical difficulties?
Yeah, I'm here, and that's still a working title for the show, right? Because I feel like we could do a lot better. Did you get my email with the list of names I came up with?
Yeah, I did. I figured we'd discuss them off the air.
And let's hash it out now. Oh, that's a good one.
I really
Hashing it out. That one. Could maybe even get some kind of hash brown sponsorship.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one. What else you got?
Take that!
Bro by bro.
Nice.
Get it? Yeah. It's like the expression blow by blow, which is like a detailed account of an event, but I replaced blow with bro because we're bros.
Like I said, happy to discuss this off the air.
Come on, we're on a roll.
Are we?
Okay. How about
I really
the
rocked her with
Sodcast?
that one.
I don't get it.
It's another opportunity for sponsorship from the sod industry.
Take that!
I kind of figured we'd cover our careers and wrestling in general.
Yeah.
So, with a name like that, wouldn't we have to talk about sod?
Yeah, sometimes.
Brooklyn.
But we work it in organically.
Ugh.
Like how sod is made of organic matter.
Uh-huh.
See, it's that easy.
You know what? Let's worry about this later, okay? Where are you right now, anyway?
I really rocked her with
Just
that
getting
one.
to an indie show in a strip mall. We couldn't run here a few months ago because it was being used as a Halloween store. And not all of us could be living the glamorous WWE lifestyle, you know?
Hey, it's not always glamorous, okay? On my last flight, I sat next to Rowan, and he insisted on clipping his toenails. I'm pretty sure one flew into my hummus, and I ate it.
So they just
what is it with them making the references to feet? Shaved toenails, freaking jumping out of socks, now freaking clipping toenails.
Cole, are you there?
Oh yeah, sorry. There's just a ton of stuff left over from when it was a Halloween store. Can we pick this up later? And we'll just edit in like a hash brown or sod commercial here and there. Yeah, see ya.
They said do a podcast. It'll be fun. You'll love it.
Take that, Brooklyn.
We'll be back at some point.
I really rocked her with that one. Take that!
Baron Blade here. Just wanted to let you know my BCW contract offer still stands. I mean, we might have to come down a bit on your pay, considering you lost tonight.
Brooklyn.
But don't worry, I'll still take care of you and your friend. Oh, and I hope you don't mind, but I gave your number to that Brooklyn Von Braun. Nice girl. Anyway, call me back when you're ready to make the best decision of your life.
Take that!
Nice.
Yeah.
Take that, Brooklyn.
Boom.
Hey, got your number from some creepy old guy at the event. I think he said his name was Baron Blaze. Doesn't matter. I just wanted to say it was so great reconnecting with you two tonight. I thought we'd have a chance to catch up some more after my speech, but I couldn't find you anywhere. Maybe you were at the school counselor's office getting some therapy after your loss. And by the way, did I distract you? My bad. Anyway, I'd invite you to come to, one of my fights, but I really don't think you can afford it. I mean, I'd give you free tickets, but A, I don't like you, and B, you'd probably just sell them for a lifetime supply of cheese puffs or whatever poor people food you're surviving on these days. Well, I'm off to train in Vegas for my next fight. We'll be in touch, hothead.
Yeah. Take that!
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Take that, Brooklyn.
Boom!
See you over there, Pac. It was great catching up.
Red, Trey, congrats on the Hall of Fame.
Thanks.
I told you we shouldn't have stopped to talk to X-Pac. That took forever.
It's gonna be fine. And besides, we got a great diet tip out of it with that mustard thing.
Red, I'm a huge fan. Can you sign this for me, please?
Wow. It's been a long time since I've seen this.
It was so inspiring to see you come out of nowhere and make that run to the finals. And that last match against Rhea Ripley was amazing.
Thanks for supporting me for so many years. It really means a lot. Sorry, everyone. We're running late.
Red, commencing trip to your destination. WWE Hall of Fame ceremony. Please enjoy
For
the
someone
ride.
who's in such a big hurry, you had plenty of time to stop and sign an autograph.
She had a Mae Young Classic program from the year I was in it. I had to reward her loyalty. And we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that match versus Rhea Ripley.
Coming up next is the tournament final of the 2019 Mae Young Classic. What started months ago with 32 women from around the world now comes down to 2. Let's take a closer look at the distinct paths Red and her opponent Rhea Ripley took to get here tonight.
This is my third Mae Young Classic tournament. The first year, I was just happy to be here. Last year, I made it all the way to the semi-finals. But this year will be different. This year, I win it all. There is no other possible outcome. You know, I almost feel sorry for Red. Almost. Because tonight, I'm going to annihilate her. Nothing personal, mate. Just more of a wrong place, wrong time sort of thing.
A lot of people think I came out of nowhere to make a miracle run to the Mae Young Classic Finals. I hate to ruin a feel-good story, but I'm not the underdog. I've put in the work and paid my dues traveling up and down the road, defeating anyone who stood in my path. This list drives everything I do. 2 years ago, when I was passed up for the first Mae Young Classic, I wrote on here that I would someday win it. Well, someday is tonight. Rhea Ripley, you can talk about how it's your turn to win, but I've got some unfortunate news for you. I'm taking your turn, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Taking your turn, and there's nothing you can do about it.
No matter what happens, you've made it further than anyone expected, and you should be really proud of that.
I couldn't agree more. Oh, and it's probably not the best time to bring this up, but I found out Rhea Ripley had a custom jacket made that says 2019 Mae Young Classic winner.
Seriously?
Yeah. Pretty disrespectful if you ask me, since clearly she sees beating you as a formality. I mean, she must have been really sure of herself to spend money on that. It's not like you can return a custom jacket. And you should see the detail on it. Even had a picture of your face with a black eye. The resemblance was amazing.
I'm gonna tear Rhea apart and make my own custom jacket out of her skin.
Oh.
I can't believe Rhea did that. Not a smart move on her part.
Oh, she didn't. I just made that all up to motivate Red. Sometimes her anger can be used for good.
It's funny. Sometimes her anger can be used for good. Too funny.
This is by far the biggest match of Red's young career. There's so much more than that trophy on the line. Well, she looks determined, to say the least. Well, she could be the most determined person in the world, but that won't make up for the fact she has never been on a stage like this before. Well, this is the third Mae Young Classic tournament appearance for her opponent, Rhea Ripley. That discrepancy in experience is going to be a huge factor tonight. There she is, the soon-to-be winner of the Mae Young Classic Tournament.
Corey, earlier you mentioned how you thought Rhea Ripley had the experience edge since this is her third Mae Young Classic. But isn't it true that, just like Red, this is her first time making it to the finals? So maybe that edge isn't as significant as you think it is.
You might have a point there, Byron.
I'm going to tell Rhea you said that. Oh, please don't.
It's lit.
After months of competition, these two women who outlasted 30 others now have the opportunity to be crowned the Mae Young Classic winner.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is Rhea Ripley's year. She will not be denied a third time. I get that, but Red has racked up some impressive victories on the indie scene and in this tournament. This is going to be a battle.
Boom, what a kick. Oh, again! She seems to have gained the advantage here.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Oh, and a scoop slam.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Hooked him up. Oh, great display of strength with the suplex. She's taking some big hits here.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
Lost in the corner right now. In case you haven't noticed yet, Rhea Ripley loves to decimate her opponents. That's what she considers fun. That's what puts her in a good mood when she's in the ring.
Some people are happy when it rains. Rhea Ripley's happy when it's raining opponents' body parts.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
Corey, you paint a very upsetting picture when you talk about raining body parts, but you and Michael are both right. That is what Rhea Ripley likes to do when she's out there against the competition. That definitely sets her apart from most of the other female superstars in WWE.
Uh-oh.
We're going to see it.
What power. Not sure what made her think now is a good time for a pin attempt.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, and she turns it around.
She drops her with a fierce takedown.
Hooked him up. Belly to back suplex.
You only got one. She's taking a beating here.
She may have underestimated the opposition she'd face tonight.
Gets the shoulder up.
She got the shoulder up. That's all that counts.
Producing a trampling. I see where she's going with this.
The Florida Keys. Forget it. She's counting sheep.
You're not going to get her that easy.
Too soon.
Ah, look at this.
So much damage inflicted. Whoa, not so fast.
And again, yet another counter. Whoa, it's another reversal. She's beginning to flag a little.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Would you look at this?
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? Look at this. Oh, and a double foot stomp. kick right to the gut.
Big move coming.
DDT. Ah, look at this. Spinning arm breaker. Right across the face. It's starting to come together in a big way.
Looks like she's tapped into some unseen energy source. Wow.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Ah, face breaker. Oh, saw it coming. No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Look at this raw power. That's how you wear down your opponent. Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that. I think it's about that time, gentlemen. Time for penny predicament. 2 count. She did it. Red has won the Mae Young Classic. Honestly, I'm shocked. I didn't think she had a chance against Rhea. Respect to Red.
Hey, we've heard about this dream list of accomplishments she has. Well, this is certainly going to be a very big one to cross off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the 2019 Mae Young
And now we have the presentation of the Mae Young Classic Trophy, named after a trailblazer and legend in our business.
And who knows, maybe this is the start of another legendary career.
Not to get ahead of ourselves or take away from this moment, but you do have to wonder what's next for Red.
Oh, we'll have to wait and see, but clearly she's put herself on the map with the decision makers here in WWE.
My emotions getting the best of Rhea Ripley. This is not how she envisioned this night ending. Nonetheless, congratulations again to Red.